Okay, minutes?
I didn't see any corrections.
I did not.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from March, or February 10th, and also March 5th.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Financials?
I'll make a motion to accept the financials.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Economic building. Building commissioner, you up? You good? Community center, anything on that?
Question though,
Yes.
or we may do something to the windows this year? Or look at it, or isn't that the next thing we gotta do?
Yeah.
Maybe,
We need probably draw some plans of what we wanna do and stuff.
okay, sounds good.
Figure out what we need to do and then.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have anything,
No,
we've talked about different ways, taking the middle section out or taking two ends and leaving it out. But we haven't.
Okay.
Anything else on community center?
Nope.
Community events don't have anything, they're good. Conservation club, good. I seen on Facebook somebody was concerned about fish kill. They tagged the volunteer fire department in it about chemicals being dumped and killing the fish. It's all shad, so it's just a shad.
It's a winter kill.
So it's just a winter kill from the shads, so it happens every so many years, if not every year. Fire department,
Well, other than everybody graduated and survived the class, so
still here.
well deserved.
Congratulations.
yes.
26 weeks, or they say 25, but it was 26 weeks.
Not that you were counting. Definitely was counting.
Marshall,
You have my monthly report. Nothing other than that, other than I'm moving forward with the ordinance roundup for town cleanup. I have 2 people committed to participate on the committee, if you will, to identify the properties that we'll send letters to and hopefully not have to take action, but I'd like to have a third, but the third person that is not interested, so any of you come up with anybody that you think would be good on it, then let me know. I've got some forms that I'll give them that they can, my thought was that everybody would just go make an independent survey of the town and then list them to me, and then I will compile the final list, take photographs, and go from there as far as sending letters and the enforcement side of it. But it's just to get extra eyes on the situation and other opinions. So.
well, we didn't approve the resolution as of yet.
I have it on here somewhere.
I know, but we have not approved that resolution as of yet, so that's gonna be some discussion with the attorney. Anything else for the marshal?
Nope.
Anything from Newton County Regional Water?
Last thing, they're talking about still the sports complex, but hasn't moved any.
Superintendent, well, we don't have a superintendent, but go ahead.
I only got 2 things. The tile is done out the terracotta, or whatever that's called.
Cassini.
Cassini. The only thing we gotta do is put a lid on it once we get it, but they haven't got it in yet, so we'll cut it down and put the lid on it once that happens, and then, when they come, we need to see, when they do all the dirt work, and see if we can get them to push all that dirt over to the, where we did that tile and fill it in,
Oh, okay.
and then that's the bill for the others.
How much was it?
$5,429.83.
Did you trace where that tile went?
So we traced it, it's actually a really good tile. We traced it as far as we could push. And I'm gonna guess we're about halfway out in the old Davis property.
Heading
That-
toward the ditch.
Heading towards the ditch.
We found a 4-inch tile going back towards this field, but it is completely plugged and went nowhere. And then there's the culvert that goes across our gravel road we created out there. They connected it in with a tile, and then that runs to that manhole, so there should be no washouts from it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So, we just kinda connected everything into one conjunction area and then we'll shoot out.
So there, after they get done, there won't be a dip or anything, it'll be all level ground.
Other than where the
Okay,
manhole is to take on the water.
So if, for whatever reason, if that should ever develop someday, probably not in our lifetime, but if they could probably use that tile as an outlet.
Yes, but we might wanna put a dual all the way to the creek at that point,
Well,
cause it's concrete. But yeah, they probably could, it's,
if it's that good.
Do I have a motion for that?
I'll make a motion, we accept the bill for you to do the tile at the Cassini property.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
and then, she's here tonight. Bev wants to, connect into our sewer down at her house.
Okay.
I don't know how we would go about it.
Now, you find where the,
It's on the south side of the road. She's on the north, looking across 16.
They'll have to bore, that'll be inexpensive.
yeah,
So I don't know if you guys have any other ideas.
well,
The-
I would suggest that you get an estimate to do it, because our ordinance states that it's so much or the cost to put it in.
I mean, or we could get an estimate too. How do you wanna work that, Bev? For your sewer line?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, that's gonna have to go under 16, they're not gonna let us dig across, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be boring.
Mhm.
Boring is several thousands of dollars to bore, especially under a state highway. I mean, are you wanting us to see what it's gonna cost, cause, you know, we charge, our sewer says
Mhm.
up to so much, and then any,
Mhm.
once anything above and beyond that, you'll have to pay for.
Okay,
So, I mean, we
Yeah.
could be looking at a lot of money, so you want us to try to get a bid for you and see what those were going, an
yes,
estimates?
if you could,
So I think we can do that, try to get her some estimates and
Yeah.
then let you look at them before we move forward.
okay,
Does that sound all
yeah,
right?
that sounds good,
Because when you start boring, I mean, we're talking like thousands of dollars a foot,
Uh-huh.
when they start, so.
And I
there's
believe
no way,
16
no
will
way to
have a
hook
permit.
on to where the clinic comes in, it'd be
So-
on my side of the street then,
That's what I was getting at. So they already connect in there. So I looked on the map today.
Well, why didn't you say that?
Hold on. The health center and the house to the west already connect at one there. So I don't know with that.
You'll have
Overdo the
to, you'll have to figure out the
pipe.
size of the pipe,
Right,
and then you're gonna have to have somebody like Wyber or
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
calculate to see if that's gonna be big enough for us to put an extra. So,
because she could put a pump like the one house behind
and she
Well,
may have to,
she will definitely have to pump it.
and
because it's gonna
put,
be,
and have a 2-inch line,
the line's gonna be higher than hers.
yeah,
So
so you got two options to look at.
yeah, my sewage comes out the back and theirs does too, so it'd both be in the back of the house.
Well, we can't hook, we'll have to hook on it at the road
Oh,
unless you come up with agreement and do it, between you and the health center that way. We can't go on to hook to theirs.
uh-huh,
We have to hook up by the road.
okay,
Cause that's private property and that's their line, so
Mhm.
we can only do it up in our easement.
we bring it to the easement and then over.
Unless she works something out with the health center, I mean,
Still gonna have to go to the front.
Well, the health center's already hooked up to the front.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they just, she's just saying hook to the back,
It's on the west side of their parking lot.
Mhm. But it comes out the back.
Comes out the back of the building.
Comes out the back, yeah.
It's not what we show. Comes out the west side of the building.
Oh,
Oh,
does it?
that's it? Oh, okay.
Okay, well, we'll have to figure all that out.
Okay.
So we'll let him work on that and we'll get back to you before the next meeting. How's that?
Okay.
Does that work out for you?
Yeah, that'd be
Great.
good.
Anything else? Before I take it home.
Yes.
Anything else? John,
No, that's all I had. Sorry.
anything for John?
You got some, Jeff, I forgot to bring up there, maybe, talking about, and NIPSCO sent an email, I think all you guys is tagged on it, as far as permitting for that gas line deal. So that's everything's, I just wanna make sure I don't have to do anything or anything to that, I mean, so,
That's what
I don't know if you guys read that email that you
Yeah,
got.
I don't,
I don't think,
You guys got everything that you need there?
I do not think that we have anything in the ordinance about permitting underground for
Yeah.
NIPSCO, because they're replacing all the lines or a certain section
Well,
of
that,
lines.
yeah.
They are putting a new main from the substation out west of town,
Going,
going to 55 up to Mount Air, and then they're replacing every main on the roads. Our town roads, they're replacing all mains.
okay, question. So they are gonna replace the gas line in the alley behind here?
Yep. They are. We just said that the other day.
Would that be the time to get that water line replaced?
depends on if we get
I
the
don't
funding.
know if NIPSCO,
That's a pretty good funding, but they're gonna probably bore everything.
They're boring everything.
oh,
Yeah, they're not digging it up, so.
well, that ain't gonna work then.
Because I believe they're leaving.
But I don't
the old-
believe that we have anything in our ordinance that's gonna state that they have any type of permitting or anything for this that I've ever seen.
I don't remember.
And then as far as the tower, they've got everything's done that we need to be doing or whatever, right?
Did they send everything back to you?
I haven't got nothing, so I mean, Kathy, has anything come?
Not lately.
Yeah, so I didn't know if you guys,
Yeah, I
if
haven't
someone has
heard
talked
I
or
haven't
whatever.
seen
I forwarded everything I've done.
So that's gonna be a mess. Let's go town all over the place.
And they say they're gonna do it without digging, and I don't see how that's feasible, because they gotta connect everybody back in.
Yeah.
This day, who knows how they're gonna do it, you know what I mean? I mean,
I understand,
I'm just thinking on the fire department side, gas odors, you know,
there's gonna be a lot.
we could be a little busy.
Is it
I-
replacing
Uh,
what they have, or they're just tagging in for the supply?
They're replacing it. It's something about, it's,
They're going out, they're getting, if you read it all, they're getting rid of all the cast, or all the steel, and they're going with that plastic.
something about you can't, after, the way the guy, when I was talking to him about everything, anything after 19, or before 1980 has to be replaced.
Which is pretty much the whole town,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. So. I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of broken stuff.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anything else for John? Now we'll move on. Veterans Memorial, you got anything for?
Are those kids coming back from the school?
I've not heard.
Cause last year they
We
helped
can
with
find
the
it. We can
launch.
find out.
Okay, I can't remember which
I'll have
class
Angie-
that
I'll
was.
have Angie get a hold of Laura in the morning and find out.
Okay.
Yes, I'm making myself a note. and it may not hurt if we can get Nicole to take some pictures of it and then throw it back on advertising and selling bricks and stuff, maybe we can get some more bricks sold and put in. So, and, the World War II veterans thing, we talked about putting those names in there too, maybe we can look at that and start that going again.
Janie said that you do that, so.
Better hurry, cause there may not be trustees,
I'll talk to her.
so. With all the new changes coming. Anything else on veterans? Okay, old business, 2026 curbsy appointment, we don't have anybody, you got anybody?
No.
Anybody know anybody interested to sit on, the Kankakee Regional Iroquois Planning Commission? Smart. We'll just have to look for somebody to sit. Planning Commission 4-year term person needed.
John Monroe. Will sit on it.
Really? Is that a motion?
I'll make the motion to appoint John Monroe.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, we could get him into politics sometime. You got it? We'll get you his info.
Right.
Okay, resolution to establish a nuisance code enforcement advisory. Is this some of the, is this what we were gonna discuss? Okay, we can discuss this when we meet for the code enforcements. Unless you guys wanna look at it now, have you guys read it?
Yeah, you sent it to us, didn't you?
I think I dropped it off last
Yeah,
month.
I don't think
Oh,
we've
okay.
seen this one,
I
so
haven't
we need to
seen
go over it first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, new business, Brook Youth Program. So as we know, we haven't had baseball in town for 2 or 3 years. I've kinda had a few conversations with Brock, who was running it at the time. And he basically, the way if somebody come to him wanting to develop a team, fine, he'd help them go on, otherwise he wasn't. And he's okay with us trying to establish a new Brook Youth Program. Maybe try to bring back baseball to Brook and try to bring back soccer and fall soccer and all that to utilize our parks again. So, and he was perfectly fine with that, so. I thought maybe in the next couple months, we'll put on a push and advertise and try to maybe get some volunteers to, start up the youth program again and try to get the youth back involved in the ball fields and stuff again. He did say that the girls softball from other towns are going to be down here almost every evening. They're gonna use Brook as a practice field, so there will be people on the field, but there is no games, there's no peewee in Brook anymore, so we'll start that push. So if anybody knows anybody interested in helping develop that plan again, Jeff? Been a few years on it, haven't we? So, if there are any other questions on that?
No.
If not, letter from Deb Wilson, street light on the corner of Maple Street. I believe that's why you're here.
Yeah.
To the town board members, they put a street light up at the end of the corner of Maple Street, 305 South. My mom's bedroom are on that side of the house. It shines in the bedroom. The house is very bright and I can see it from my house. It has to be put behind my house on that alleyway, not in my mom's house.
By your mom's house. She said there was a pole behind her house at one time, or a light fixture, years ago when they first built that home there.
Okay,
But that's been many years.
right.
Well, they came and put a new light in
Mhm.
on the corner of 305 South Maple.
Right, to
And
light
the
up that
alley.
corner and stuff.
Yeah, that's way too bright. So if they're wanting to light up the alley, all they have to do is move it one more pole down.
Well, I think
Or go
our
down to
intention
Daryl's.
was for that corner, to make it easier to access that corner and stuff at night, is what we were looking at,
Well, that's way too
So-
bright for that, for their bedrooms.
so.
Aren't they?
So that's, I mean,
Is
there's
it
never
bright?
been a light there since 1957. My mom and dad bought that home in 57. Never been a light there.
Well, we.
Now it's all illuminated inside the house, else you don't even have to pay NIPSCO for electricity, because that light lights the whole house up anyway, except
Wow.
for the
Is it,
living
Well,
room.
that may be a good thing with the cost of NIPSCO
Well-
anymore.
But no, it's, and they went out and bought new blinds to put up and also some curtains, and it still filters through. It's way too bright. So something needs to be done there.
cause I know,
Because the people that are taking care of my mother, she's 93,
Mhm.
and she doesn't need to be up all night, you know, thinking it's daylight out.
sure.
So something needs to be done.
So the bright's just too light, or
It's
the
way
light
too
is
light.
too bright?
You can go down there
Change out the
tonight.
light.
Look,
Can we downgrade that light?
I have no clue.
Oh, yeah, ask.
I can.
it'd be nice if they could move it down one pole. That's where's one been, like I said, years ago. And then that took care of the whole alley back there.
Well, we wanna try to keep light on the corner.
I'll have my brother
So-
stand out there with a flashlight.
Well, he
No,
might,
but I
he might
mean-
throw things at us.
But it illuminates the whole home inside there, and that's, I'm not going for that.
Okay, well,
I do have a, well, I'm not gonna say.
we'll take it under advisement and we'll see what we can do about it. Okay?
Mhm.
Anything else on that?
So you'll check with NIPSCO, correct?
You know, see what we can do with it, you know.
Thank you.
Whether downgrade the light, you know, half or whatever, or move, you know, see, we'll just check and see.
Yeah, if
what-
they could move it one pole down,
Well,
it's still,
there's no- is
it
there
would
poles
still
that
like
run
that
down the alley?
corner.
I don't know, I'd have to look.
I don't think there is poles that run down the alley anymore, is there?
Yeah. There's
Is there
poles
still
down
there?
through
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll just have to see
it's
how
not-
far
that's
away it
not
is
the
from the
corner.
corner.
Yeah, there's
That'd
one
be-
at my sister's, and then there's one at
Which would be,
Gerald's, the machine shop
far.
where he had it.
yeah, the one
there's
by
a-
his, that would be too far for the corner.
Okay.
The point of the light was for the corner.
Well, we'll look at it and see. See what we can do.
Okay.
Letter from Juanita Conley, reason house on the left.
Hose left on.
Huh?
Hose left on.
Oh, hose left on.
Oh, water.
I thought it said house on the left. Okay. Whom we concern, our grandson washes his four-wheeler and didn't turn the hose off, and it's now all night total 24 hours before we found out. Before we found out what was wrong. He couldn't get water in the kitchen. Thank you, Juanita Conley.
That's how much they usually, or how much of their usage was, and that's what they.
So they average 5,000, they use 12,922.
Mhm.
So all we can adjust is the sewer, because it didn't go in the sewer, so
Right.
they still gotta pay the water.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
We've already discussed the NIPSCO gas relocation, correct?
Mhm.
Clerk Treasurer, you got anything?
Yeah, and you probably have the annual report that was mailed, or that was published. It's a single paper.
Right.
But then this is the whole thing if you wanna look at that, but it's already been submitted and had to be done by the end of February.
That one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I got two of them.
That's good you're losing.
that's all I have.
Attorney.
I don't have anything for you guys tonight.
All right. We have any other matters?
What?
Can you hire?
No,
Oh, yeah, we do. It's not on there.
Oh, yeah. You think that's important?
Please.
Tired of working by yourself?
What about the Henry property that still go for?
Huh?
it's scheduled for,
The 29th, I believe, is the last day.
March 29th.
26th.
Oh, is it the 26th? I got
26th that night.
29th.
he's coming in the 27th. Hold on here.
And everything goes, right?
Everything that you can see.
No, every tents and all that.
Well, yeah,
I mean, he can't hide them under tents all over, he can't put tents all over his yard hiding.
No.
We're taking it all.
what was that guy's name?
Do we need to
Rich,
be down there for that or no?
Mike.
Mike.
I
Mike,
would,
well, and
I
the
would,
second officer, Mike Reek's gonna be hired to do it. He's going in to clean everything up and hire. Oh,
yes.
Do we need to take the tractor down in case he wants help?
No, so
He's in
supposedly he says he's got everything.
He has a tractor.
I didn't know if he uses it.
Right.
Mm,
Yeah, there's a drill.
oh, it didn't say the date.
Okay.
So Mike is a
Mike
full
is-
understanding of what his duties are then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not gonna do anything with the cars or the trailer. That's up to you in case they're outdated or whatever. Cause I told him, I think it was 26 at 9. But I think he's coming in the 27th.
Northern Lake Township, right on the state line,
He gave us a price on that.
tornadoes
Uh,
around.
2 dumpsters,
Yeah,
$1,500.
that's getting a little close.
2 dumpsters
Yeah, 1,500
Without that, without that.
for a total.
Okay.
Is that
Yes.
total, 1,500?
1,500 to fill both dumpsters?
Yes.
What if there's more, we just pay the extra dumpster fee?
Hold on here, I gotta get that back up. Well,
The lights are real bright like that at the clinic. Luckily, my bedroom's on the opposite side of the house,
no, it's
My
1,500
backyard looks
per
like daylight.
dumpster.
all day.
No, he says it's 1,500
Per
for the
dumpster.
No,
They got like 3 big
No, that's total for the
spotlights
job.
on that thing.
1,500 per
Oh,
dumpster. That's
No.
me. He said no,
Total
it's
for
for
the
the job.
So the whole job is $1,500, is what he's quoting.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what he,
Okay. Did we get a quote from the Wilson, whatever, to bring his shredders in and level the
no, we have
property?
not, no.
Chip, could you do that for us?
What's that?
To see what, Wilson would give to knock down all the overgrowth and stuff, all the way on his whole property? All the weeds and stuff,
Everything that's overgrown now, right?
everything that's overgrown now,
Okay.
all along the ditch. I don't know how far back he goes, back to where the old property connects.
the old fence row there.
So,
Becky, is he gonna be there? Do you know when we clean it?
I don't know the answer to that.
Does Chip need to be there?
We're gonna have
Some
somebody,
schedule.
Oh, okay,
I was
okay.
prepared to be there on the 26th, but I can't on the 27th.
I'm pretty sure he said 27th.
That's what you said, was the day after.
Yeah,
I will
I'm just-
not be around if we decide to go to Pennsylvania.
Becky, the other 2 properties that we talked about down, one other in town, are they, anything going on there, do you know, or
I
what's?
thought we talked about starting it up this spring.
Oh, I didn't know if it, because I thought there was. Maybe I
She had
misunderstood.
some, yeah, I think they went to court.
Okay, give me just 1 second. I just wanna
You're fine.
backtrack for 1 second to the Larry Henry
Okay.
and just clarify. The court order says The defendant shall allow representatives from the town of Brook to enter onto his property March 26, 2026, beginning at 9 a.m. to assist the defendant with any additional cleanup that may need to be completed. So if you're looking at going the day after, you might wanna give him a heads up. Then as far as the other properties, bear with me, it's been a minute since I've looked at these, so give me just a second to refresh my memory on the status. So the Parks property, we have a default judgment that was entered in on January 15th. And I believe that is also the case in the other one, but just one moment.
Right. Have we got a hold of them? I mean,
Well, the Getz guy did come in here one day, but he was the one, he kinda has got the contract with Jimmy on it, so it's really both of theirs right now, cause he's
Okay.
buying it on contract
so
with
what,
Jimmy.
what, did he have a
And
plan?
Getz is, he's getting money from Jimmy every month. You know, he is paying him, so he's kinda, but he come in here one day, I was in there and he did stop in, you know, and I think he's willing to clean it up a little, but, you know, all I know is he was in here, but I just told me, you know, anything that let us know what's going on, and that was 2-3 weeks ago, wasn't it, Kathy?
Yeah, he came to see, what the court order was,
Yeah,
what
kinda,
that was all about.
yeah.
The court order was to the default judgment, so it was to remove the house or, right?
Wait, excuse me. I don't believe that's to remove the house. It is to take whatever actions are necessary to abate the nuisance on the property. If you wanna actually tear down a house, we
That's-
probably,
Well, the property don't look bad, it's the house falling in.
okay. And this is the one we're talking about that's owned by an LLC, is that right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, so that court order really doesn't do us anything, cause the property's cleaned up. It's the house that's fallen in and the roof
Okay,
and nobody lives in it, and it's,
so for that, what we probably need to do is, have somebody seek to go in there and conduct an inspection. And I have some forms for that I can email over to you, and then we can work through that process together if you wanna go that route.
and same way with the Parks house, right?
Well, but, I mean, if we're, you know, and the way I understood with him, I thought
Yeah.
it's probably the right thing to do with him now, because but he hasn't done a whole lot to clean the outside up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, there it is, you know.
Okay.
On the Parks, the guy, you know, I mean, well, it ain't Parks, it's, I can't think what his name-
Talon.
Talon, well, yeah,
That just needs to come down,
well,
correct?
I mean, if someone can redo it, that's great. I don't wanna see us lose a house. If someone wants to do it, but that's what I told Getz too, and I mean, I think
Mark's not redoing it.
Getz is willing to,
He's had some health issues and hasn't been able to do
Yeah.
it, so he's hoping this spring to get back to it,
Oh, okay, good.
you know.
that's what I mean, Getz is willing to tear the front porch off and, but what's Jimmy do? I don't know, you know what I mean? So it was kind of a mix up, and that's what I didn't know what,
Maybe we try to get a meeting with all of them together and figure out a plan,
yeah, well,
That'd be good.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because, we've been working on it quite a while.
I don't know, you know, I mean, just like, I mean, do we want Rebecca to send them all a letter, or do we want Kathy to send them a letter, or what do we need to do?
I think we need to have Becky send it that way,
Uh-huh.
a little more teeth from the
You
attorney.
would send it to Jimmy and then the Getz guy and,
And just to coordinate a meeting with you. and-
yeah, and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plan of attack.
Anything else on it? Do you have anything else for us? Anything else for the attorney? If not, we'll move to,
I'll make a motion that we hire Brian Jewell as a full-time employee for the town of Brook.
I have a motion on the floor for Brian Jewell.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Do we have a starting date for him?
15th. And that'll help your pay period.
So it'd be Monday, we would start. Cause 15th's over the
But
weekend.
that'd be the first pay period, yeah.
Yeah. 16th would be the first day of the pay period, so how about that?
That was,
Make it easy on Kathy.
And it's 19.
Yes.
19.
Well, if there's no other matters, we'll move to claims and call it a night.
Get home before we get wet.
It's gonna miss us.
Huh?
It's gonna miss us.
Right up there on the line.
You got a new house, huh?